Alright guys, welcome back to another video. So today I'm just going to be going over my 60 to 130 time that I finally beat. So I did it the other day at nighttime, but I'm just going to take like a daytime video, because if it's just a nighttime video, nobody really watches those that much. So yep, the difference is my record was a 15.82 and now it is So this here was actually my best time, but for some reason I screwed up the video and I only started recording after I let off 130, so it didn't get the pull, unfortunately, but I do have the valid time slip. So what I did differently was I had somebody send me a base map, and that's pretty much it. And I was able to get a faster 60 to 130. And we're just getting it tuned right now. I still have that stock catback piping, still have the stock airbox just with the open bottom here to suck up all that dirt. So my next mod is going to be the single 3-inch, and then I want to do a 4-inch cold air intake, but they have, like, a few people that tune them have said that I will max out my stock injectors, so with a 4-inch cold air intake. So I'm gonna go RDX injectors, but first I'll do what I can with the stock injectors with the 4-inch intake, and then I'll do the RDX injectors, and that'll be pretty much it. I'll be full bolt-on tune, and then after that there's not really much else you can do unless I build my heads, which I have a parts car, so I am thinking of that. But for now, that's all I'm gonna do. And I have been looking into nitrous, like I wanted nitrous, but I think it's just gonna be easier to, run 2 exhaust pipes right to this big spinny twisty thing right here. Yep, that's what I think I'm gonna do. Relocate this, put a little snail here, or a big snail, and I think that's just the cheapest, best option for me to get the most power, and I think you guys would love to see that. Now, I'm not saying that's going to happen overnight, but I think that is the cheapest option for the most power that I can get. I really wanted the Jersey Bear kit, but since I can't get sponsored or anything like that, because I'm just a Canadian and no big company like that wants to help me out, so I'm just going to make my own. And if I can make a nice turbo manifold, maybe I can sell it, or a kit, maybe, it'll help out the 4th gen owners. So stay tuned for that. But I know I've been talking a lot for 6-7 years and not making much progress, but life is just keeps kicking you when you're down, so financially, but I'm trying. So right now we're going to try to do the best we can, full bolt-on tune NA, and then hopefully for the winter that'll be my project, and then get it spooled up for next season. So I love SMP's work, and his tuner does great work, so I'm going to try him too. I'd like to try a couple different tuners just to see and experiment, because I'm sure there's a lot of great tuners out there. Everybody has their own personal opinion on tuners, so I'm just trying one out that I haven't heard of him until recently. I'm sure some people have. I'm considering some of the 4G followers have already been tuned by him for a while, and they like the results. Also, another thing is, check this out. So my nephew decided it'd be fun to take a rock to my fender of my car, so he just scraped the crap out of that the other day. He's 2 years old, so it's hard to get mad at that little guy. So I just kind of laughed, because deep down I was like, oh, I was angry, but at the same time, it's like, oh, I have a parts car, and this rock chip has been here since I bought the car, this rusty rock chip, and it's driving me mental. So I have a parts car with a perfectly good fender, and also when I had the custom intake 4-inch feed into my fog light, it ripped my fender liner, and then my fender liner had a hole and it got caught in my wheel on the highway. It ripped my fender liner right out. It popped this bent right out. If you can't really see, but there is a gap here now, and also it kind of screwed this up. So what I'm going to do is when I replace the fender, it's going to fix this. So in all, like this scrape like kind of pushed me to, well, now I got to replace the fender. I have one anyways on the parts car, and like if you look here, it's got this and this, so whatever. Now it just gives me an excuse. And then these headlights are absolutely horrible. These lenses, like these headlights, I would have loved the way they came out if it wasn't for those lenses. But another follower on Instagram sent me a link to AliExpress, and for around $300 Canadian, $300-400 Canadian, I can get brand new just the lenses, which I couldn't find before. So I'm gonna get brand new lenses, and then these headlights will look so much better, because my I want to jewelize in that, but that'll be like, that's my last goal right now. Like my goal is to just get fast. I don't care about looks, but I do care how bad that looks. So I'm gonna do that, and then I want to get the TLX grill integrated into this summer, because if you look here, like I've already wrapped this a couple times, but it's all like starting to chip again, and I got some chips here and here where the chrome's showing again, so I don't like that. So I just want the TLX gloss black TLX honeycomb in there, and then I don't have to worry about it again. And what I'll do is I'll paint this gloss black instead of vinyl wrapping this constantly. I'll paint it gloss black, and then that new grill with the new lenses, so maybe $1,000 as opposed to like one, or the jewel eyes alone were going to be $3,000. So my main goal is trying to get this thing done so I can get in the 12s. So anyways, guys, thanks for watching. That's it for this video, and I'll see you next time.
All the pain that you're going through, it won't last if you move how you want to move. Get lost in the work that you got to do to be someone better. You can grow into something new. I could be anything that I set my mind to. I do what I need, I can push right through. Fight